We're live. Georgia Select. Georgia Select. Yeah, we're live, by the way.
Welcome back, sports fans. First game of the day today. Out here at JetBlue on the outside fields of the stadium. We got 13U Georgia Select versus your 13U Burn. Try and set the defense for you before we get started. We got Reese Brush on the mound. We got Evan Futch behind the plate. And looks like Dylan Knight at third base. Willie Anderson at short. Danilo Soto at second. Mateo Dalmo at first. Kerrigan in right. Briggs in center. And Barclay in left. Little cross breeze here running from the right field foul pole towards home plate. Got the big boy fields today as we were outside on the professional field, so no signage, but it looks about 325 down the lines, and it's probably definitely 400 to dead center with the batter's eye. Warm-ups are complete. That was an absolute brutal throw down to second base to start the game, and we are ready to go.
Get out of the system.
Leading off for the Georgia Select is number 42. Starts him off with a strike, right down the middle. Corners are in just a little bit. Leadoff guy, never know if he's going to bunt or not. Takes another one for strike two. So Reese starts off on the good side of the ledger, 0-2. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. If I was a betting man, I'd bet curveball here. Nope, fastball, and he base hit up the middle. So patient, got the pitch he wanted, and hit it a little single up the middle. So the leadoff guy reaches. Next up is number 9. Got to come up throwing too. Tons of options here early in the game. Could straight steal, could bunt, could hit and run, could do nothing. 13U baseball, they're going to do something. Throw back to first, back in time. This is the cat and mouse game between pitcher and runner. The game within the game. Just trying to put a little doubt in that runner's mind. Oh, another pickoff gets thrown away. It's up the right field line. He's going to go 2, and he's going to go to 3. Ball comes in, and Georgia Select has a runner at third base with nobody out. That's part of the game, too. They're leading off. We're trying to keep them close. All right, corners are in. That means if the ground balls hit the first or third, they're going to look the runner back or possibly come home with it. Deep in the middle, so shortstop, second base are normal depth. they're going to let the guy score and just get the first out of the inning. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Runner at third. Need a strikeout or a pop-up here. Comebacker to the pitcher would be nice. Ground ball to short, that's going to get the job done. So shortstop comes home as he had a play at the runner, and the ball was not received well by the catcher. I would give that an E2, as pressure produces panic. We had a good start to the play, we just didn't finish it. So 1 run in for the Georgia Select. Still nobody out. Runner at second base now. E2. E2. Well, it's really, I mean, if you're back in the middle, you shouldn't come home. The design of the defense is if you're back in the middle, that you're going to give the run up. So he might not have come out in front of the plate because he's assuming the defense is, you're going to go get one. Now, should he have been there? Yes. Should he have caught it? Yes.
Well, I don't know. It bounced right there, but didn't like it.
Yeah, but you know, the defense predicated that you were going to 1 on that.
That's exactly what it predicated.
So, mental error on him, physical error on him. Strike 2. Another ground ball to short. Deep in the hole on the backhand, over to first base, and he is safe. Nice defensive play there. Range deep in the hole at short. Made a good strong throw over to first, and the speed just beat it out. So nothing going Burns' way here early on. First and second, nobody out. Looks like a guest player up. He has no jersey and no number. We'll call him 0. Ball outside. Strike on the corner. Good pitcher's pitch right there.
Keep throwing it, Reef. Nice job, buddy. Reserve.
Ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. They have not shown bunt, so you can take that off the table. Let's go. You got to pick it up. Let's go. Pass ball on the catcher, moves both runners up, the second and third. Ground ball to second base is going to go to first, and there's first out of the inning mercifully. 2 runs in now for the Georgia Select. Still got a runner at third base with 1 out. There's strike one. Batting for the Georgia Select is number 50. Seems that way. The first four guys did. Curveball drops in nicely. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Strikeout is the pitcher's best friend here, as runner at third, less than 2 outs. Curveballs hit the third, bobbled. He's going to go across the first and thrown away over there. So the miscues continue for the Burn. Looks like we're going to pull the whole infield in here and get them straightened out a little bit. So we will pause and be back shortly.
All right, time through. Let's go.
Back to live action. Still 1 out. 3 runs in. Runner at first base. Little dribbler at third base. Over to first. And he's out there. 2 down. So runner advances to second base on the fielder's choice. 2 outs. Georgia Select takes a 3-0 lead. Little low, down and away. Drag bunt attempt down the third baseline. Tough play. And he's going to get a base hit out of that. So good small ball baseball right there. Probably couldn't have rolled it in a better spot. Once again, Burn are in a jam. First and third now. 2 outs and 3 runs in. First pitch is in there for a strike. Did we even put a first and third play on? He might have did it verbally.
He may have. I haven't seen it yet or heard it.
Throw to first, runner back safely. A lot of cat and mouse games with a first and third. You can straight steal, you can delay steal. Defense has to decide if they want to try to throw him out or cut the runner down at home. And there's a base hit, so that'll take care of all that. That'll plate the 4th run of the inning. And first and second with 2 out. So Georgia Select building a 4-0 lead here in the top of the first. First pitch swinging. 1 hopper to second base. A little bobble, but he recovers. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. So the nightmare top of the first comes to an end. And as we go to the bottom, we are trailing 4-0. Leading off for the Burn, bottom of the first, number 15, Kerrigan. First pitch is low. Ball one. Burn looking to wake up here in the bottom of the first. 2-0. That one's up high, 3-0. Ball on an adjacent field, so timeout here for that delay. Three balls, no strikes. And ball four. So good start for the Burn. Leadoff guy gets on with a walk. Next up is number 2, Ethan Futch.
Thank goodness for this kid's mama, man. He can swing it.
Hey man, I was a career 333 hitter.
Okay.
I was 1 for 3. 2 strikeouts.
What was that?
I didn't look.
Keep it up there, kid.
I didn't look.
He's got that right foot, man, right on the plate, doesn't he?
Ball high.
1-1 count. Carter, come here, Paul. Carter, 1-1.
Up and in, 2 balls, 1 strike. So 6 balls and 1 strike to start the first inning for the Georgia Select pitcher. Now curveball stays up high. So 3-1 count. I would personally make him take this pitch. That's 7 balls out of 8, so I would make him throw another one. Looks like a single to center field. It's going to split the outfielders, turn into a double. Running on the pitch is Kerrigan. He's going to score. And the Burn plate their first run of the game. So RBI double for Futch. And hopefully that'll get us rolling here a little bit. Next up is number 3, Dylan Knight. We're gonna have a courtesy runner for the catcher. This is a speed up rule, so catchers and pitchers can get off the field and get ready for the next inning. Running for Ethan is number 35, Ricky Stegbauer. First pitch is up high. So Dylan looking to drive in another run here, cut the lead in half. I'd like to give a shout out to all the people out there watching or listening around the world. Foul ball. It's going to even the count at 1-1. Looks like we're going to have a conference as Georgia coach goes out and wants to talk to his pitcher. Kind of a long conversation. Umpire is going to sneak his way up there and break it up. Let's go, boys. It's first inning. Got rain coming today. Let's go. Back to live action. Nobody out. Runner at second base for the Burn. Curveball stays high, so 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a ball. It's going to get foul. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Dylan Knight. Curveball down and away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. 1 run in and runner at second base still. Next up, number 11, Ethan Barclay. Burn need to get this run and at least cut the lead in half. Lazy curveball stays up and outside. Ball 1. Fastball's up, so 2 balls, no strikes. So the Burn have done a good job being patient, getting themselves in some good hitter counts. Need a couple more executions here, and we're right back in this thing. Curveball gets the call. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, that missed.
There's another base hit line drive to center field. That's going to score another run. No, he's going to hold him up. Barclay runs down to second base as the throw comes all the way home. So good base running on the back end there. And that's going to put runners at second and third with just 1 out. I don't know whose seat this is, but they're not using it.
Oh, yeah. Good boy, Willie.
Next up for the Burn is number 5, Willie Anderson. Yeah, that was big. But it's like our second best. Ground ball to third. Got a run down. Pickle!
Get there, Ricky.
So good execution by Georgia as runner at third was going on contact. And ground ball was fielded and thrown home. Produced a pickle between third and home. For those of you who don't understand what a pickle is, it's a little baseball slang for a rundown. So 2 down, runners at second and third now. Burns still chasing, down 4-1. Stepping into the box is number 21, Mateo. Be a huge 2-out hit right here if we could get one. Ball outside. Curveball drops in for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, you've seen them all now. You've seen them all.
Curveball stays outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. I would sit dead red right here.
Keep hitting, kid.
Good hitters count. Fastball does not catch the corner. Stays outside. 3-1. Even better hitter count.
Maddie.
And ball 4. So good patience for Mateo right there as he takes the free pass down to first on the base on balls and keeps the line moving. So with 2 down, base is loaded. Stepping in is number 24, Danilo Soto. Ball 1. Definitely got him on the ropes here. We need a clutch hit. Curveball drops in. 1-1. Back-to-back curveballs. That one stays inside, around the plate. So we call that around the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Those of you who are watching it on TV, you'll understand that. So Georgia gets warned for arguing balls and strikes. A little early. I didn't hear anything too bad over there. Umpire needs a little bit thicker skin on that, but we'll go. There's a base hit up the middle, so there's the big hit we're looking for. 2 runs are going to score. And Danilo comes clutch with a 2 RBI single. It's going to put runners at first and third. Still 2 down. And next up is the pitcher, number 8, Reese Brush. So the Burn come fighting back here in the bottom of the first. Curveball drops in for strike 1. 2 ducks on the pond. Oh. Ooh, drag bunt attempt. Rolled it in a great shot. He's going to be out all day. So drag bunt for a base hit. Ties the game at 4. And the Burn come all the way back. We got ourselves a new ball game, folks. 4-4 tie. Gonna have ourselves a pitching change here. We'll pop for station identification. This is the BURN network.
You might get one out of me on.
All right, back to live action after the pitch and change. Got a little southpaw on the mound for the Georgia Select. That means he's left-handed. Stepping in for the burn is number 25, Mr. Briggs. And on the first pitch, he is hit on the elbow. So the elbow guard pays dividends as he barely felt that.
Keep the line moving.
Keep the line moving. That's going to load the bases for a second time. And now stepping in is number 62, Brady Marshall. Lefty on lefty. Drops a curveball in there for strike one. Number 12 now pitching for Georgia Select. Fastball in the corner, he gets the call. No balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go, B-Mars. This is not a merciful Sunday.
Burn the boat.
Mountain one's down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Almost had another hit batter there, but somehow, some way, it missed him on the backside, so it was behind the batter. Nice play by the catcher to not let it go all the way to the backstop. Two count. Foul ball in the box.
Way to battle, kid.
So foul ball as contact was made and the ball bounced up and made contact with the hitter while he was still in the box. That constitutes a foul ball. If he's outside the box and the ball hits him, he is out. There's a ground ball. Pitcher knocks it down, throws to first base, and then the inning is over. So Georgia Select puts 4 on the board in the top. Burn come back and match them and throw a 4 spot in the bottom of the first. And we got ourselves a brand new ball game, folks. Instead of 0-0, we are 4-4. Reese Brush back to pitch in there for a strike. Pop it. 13. Inning as the first inning was. Paints the corner on the outside and gets the call for strike 3. So much better start to the second inning as strikeout looking. Top of the order now for Georgia Select. Leadoff, number 42. Last time up, he clean singled up the middle. Curveball stays inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Ball was a little high, but we'll take it. 1-1. Paints the corner again for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High fastball, and he almost identical to what he did the first time. Line drive up the middle. So, good little leadoff hitter there for Georgia Select, as he is now 2 for 2 on the day. And we have speed on the bases. So 1 down, runner at first. At least that was a clean hit, and we didn't kick it around this time. Stepping in for Georgia Select is number 9. Ooh. So pickoff attempt at first base. Had him leaning a little bit. We're unable to get the tag down, but definitely had him leaning a little bit. Coach Stegmeyer is going to go out and say, hey, what'd you see out there? I thought we had a nice pick. You know, he was late diving at the bag. Umpire holds his hands up and says, nah, Coach, you missed him by this much. No tag. Which, watching it live, I think the umpire pretty much got that one right. Hey. So, quick conference. We're back to live action. Timeout by the batter. Everybody get reset here. Anticipate the runner trying to steal here within a pitch or two, because that's what leadoff guys do. There's a long line drive down the left field line. Foul. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch out, down to first. Nice little play there, but he's in safely. So pitch out, runner was not going, so we throw down to first to try to get him on the back door, and he gets back safely. Good execution. Nice hold by Reese here, about a 4-second hold. And they call time. So that's a tactic a pitcher can use to vary up his delivery to home plate. What you want to do is keep the runner guessing and not fall into a rhythm to where he knows you're going on a 3 count every time. So when you hit 3, he takes off. So he just held the ball and made somebody call timeout. And then just for good measure, he throws over to first base again. So the cat and mouse game continues. Yep. So cat and mouse, this time the mouse won. Pitch on the outside corner. The runner took a step or two and froze. Ethan popped up and tried to throw behind him at first base again, and he took off to second. So very good base running. Very quick little leadoff guy Georgia has. Seems to run the bases very well and knows all the tricks. So we'll give him a stolen base on that. 1 out, runner at second. Fly ball to the outfield. It's to left field. Hangs up nicely, and Bark catch pretty good ball, but 2 down. Runner at second base. Georgia Select is the number 4. Ball hit foul. Would almost with 2 outs. Don't even throw it. Yeah, because you got no chance, you know. There's 2 outs. Make a hit, beat me. Because we don't hold real well in the middle. No. High fastball, swing and miss for strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Little inside move there just to take a peek at the runner at second, but we're way ahead. We need to get the hitter. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fastball looking right down the middle. So much better inning for the Burn there. And then top second, gave up a single and a stolen base, but no runs. We go to the bottom of the second, still tied, 4-4. Bottom of the second inning, back to the top of the order. Leading off, number 15, Kerrigan. Ground ball, and second baseman's over. And throws it away at first. So it would have been a bang-bang play at first base. Would have been interesting to see what the umpire would have called, but E4 as we get the leadoff guy on. Burn looking for their first lead of the game. Tied 4-4. Next up is number 2, Ethan Futch. Common theme this weekend with all of these travel ball teams is most of these pitchers The hat seems to come off their head when they throw the pitch. Fastball in the outside corner, strike one. Taco. Ball's high, 1-1. 2-1, my bad, I missed the ball pitch somewhere. Three one. Must have been 2-2. He doesn't hold the count up very often.
Living the dream, yeah.
Curveball in there for a strike. Good take.
3-1 curve.
Yeah, 3-1 curveball. Well, last time he hit a 3-1 fastball on a hit and run, so guaranteed the coach remember that one. Ground ball to short, deep in the hole, long throw, and he makes the play. So the runner was on the move with the swing, and he's going to be safe at second on the fielder's choice. And that's the first out of the inning. So runner at second base with one out is going to bring up Dylan Knight, number 3. First pitch is high. Now, why couldn't he thrown that last time and had first and second on ball 4? And then umpire said, yes, he did. He did swing at it, even though Dylan says, no, I did not. Umpire's got more seniority in that situation. That one bounces in there for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. At second base in a tie game, 4-4. Curveball drops in. He's got a sneaky little curveball. He's a what we call a soft lefty. He doesn't throw real hard, but he's got a nice little curveball he's thrown a couple of times now. There it is again. This time hit down the first baseline. Takes a burn hop as it ricochets off the first baseman's shoulder. And I'm going to, yeah, that's it. It's bad hop. That's a hit. So the burn put runners at first and third with 1 out. Chance to take the lead here. Stepping in is number 11, Ethan Barclay. You would think this beautiful field that you wouldn't get a hop like that, you know?
I think somebody chopped up that area or something when it hit.
Yeah. So finally something goes the Burns' way as bad hop results in a single and runners at first and third. Ethan fouls the first pitch off for strike 1. Burn looking to get their first lead of the game here. Throw to first. Runner back safely. Curveball stays just a little outside time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball inside, and he gets the call from the umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's a crafty little pitcher, man. You gotta love the little lefties. Curveball is fouled. So good job staying alive by Ethan. That reminds me of my favorite group from the 70s, the Bee Gees. Staying alive, staying alive. There's a ground ball hard up the middle. Shortstop's up with it. Over to first base. And he gets the out. So RBI fielder's choice there gives the Burn the first lead of the game as the runner scores and makes it 5-4. Dylan moves up to second. And we're going to have 2 outs with a runner at second base. And number 5, Willie Anderson at the plate. Willie's favorite movie is Castaway, as the volleyball's named Wilson is the best friend of Tom Hanks for the 2+ hour movie where he is the only actor. Ball in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher. Burn looking for another clutch 2-out hit here. A little bleeder over the second baseman's head. It's going to fall. Bloop. We call that a duck fart. And it's going to quack in there for an RBI single. And Burn take a 6-4 lead. So all of the misses that we had in the first inning are now starting to even themselves out a little bit for the Burn. We'll take it. And it looks fine. Scorebook. So next up is number 21, Mateo. Ball outside. Bloop single for an RBI, so 6-4 now. Willie. Stealing on the pitch is Willie. Catcher comes up and drops the ball on the first, so no throw. Him a stolen base. And a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Ground ball to second base, 2-hopper. He's up with it and over to first, and that'll do it for the inning. So good inning for the Burn as they plate 2 more and take a 6-4 lead. And after 2 complete, we are headed to the top of the third.
moving kind of slow.
Top of the third inning. Byrne leads 6-4. Knopf is the best player. No jersey. We'll call him Reese Brush. Third inning of work. First pitch is up high for a ball. Two. Fastball is field and drops goal. So Georgia Select comes back. Lead goal. 50.
Let's go, David.
Down away. Curveball, swing and a miss. That'll leave the count 1-1. This is a combination double play. And drive. Call off. So the defense is out a little bit. The first huge because it had second with nobody. Yeah, can't wait. Attempt the second. And I just gave. Testing, testing. 1, 2. Oh man.
Explain it again.
So pickoff play at second gives us a second out of the inning. It's a little timing play between the pitcher, catcher, and shortstop. So pitcher comes set, catcher drops his glove. That's the signal for the pitcher to spin and pick the guy off second base as the shortstop's cutting over. And some quick feet, a good solid quick throw, and we nailed him for the second out of the inning. So 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Not the traditional way, but the Byrne looking for a 3-up, 3-down inning. Fastball is foul tip and held on to. So strike 3. So 3-up, 3-down the hard way. Throws another 0 up on the board, and we go to the bottom of the third. Byrne 6, Georgia Select 4. Bottom of the third. Burn up 6-4. We're going to have a defensive switch here as Georgia Select pulls the right fielder in. Probably going to try to get him loose as the next pitcher. We did have a pitching change. We're on our third pitcher of the day as the little southpaw is gone. And we got a big righty on the hill now. Stepping up is number 24, Danilo. Last time up had a 2-out, 2 RBI clutch single. First pitch is ball high. And of course the hat falls off the head. You know, instead of all these fitted hats, we might have to go back to the snapbacks. Ball 2, 2-0. There's another one, 3-0. So struggling to find the strike zone. I would give him at least 1 take, maybe 2. Well, that one's right down the middle, Mr. Automatic, strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike. There's another one. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So we're back even now, full count. Popped up, it's gonna kick foul. Oh, it stayed fair, fair ball. Pitcher comes off the mound and makes the catch. So it was a little pop-up, had a lot of backspin on it. Didn't get very far, maybe 5 feet away from home plate. Hit the grass, spun, and stayed fair. Pitcher came over, picked it up, and threw to first base for the first out of the inning. So 1 up, 1 down. Brings the pitcher, number 8, Reese Brush. First pitch swinging, foul ball. Sounded like he hit it off the end of the cap. This one's popped up to the first baseman, and he makes the catch. So 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the third for the Burn. 2 outs, nobody on. Brings to the plate number 25, Mr. Briggs. Briggs Tibbles. First pitch swinging is foul ball. Man, 2 or 3 of them hit the end of the bat. It's the end. Well, that one was the end. And the hand, yeah, Danilo got jammed. Duck and cover on that one as the ball goes to the backstop. 1-1. Stays high. Be a good base runner for the Burn here as Briggs has a ton of speed. Plays center field for us. There's a line drive off the third baseman's glove. See if he can beat it out. Yes, he will. So line drive for Briggs. Puts him at first base with 2 down. I don't expect him to stay there very long. And next up is number 62, Brady Marshall. First pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. This is a different. They had a little guy first time. Great jump. Nice take. Great jump by Briggs. Timed up the pitcher, and we talked about this earlier in the game on the Reese had a nice 4-count hold This kid threw 2 pitches, and both of them are like 1,002 pitch, 1,002 pitch. So this time when he hit 1,002, Briggs took off and got a great jump. Pass ball all the way to the backstop. He's going to move up another 90 feet. So just like that, in 2 pitches, we have a runner at third base now with 2 out. Ground ball to first base, 2 hopper. He comes over, touches the bag, and that'll do it. So we get a runner on, stolen base, but we are unable to score him, and we go to top of the 4th. Burns still leading 6-4. Top of the 4th. Reese Brush back to the mound. 4th inning of work. Leading off for Georgia Select is number 12. And first pitch is a ball outside. Swing and a miss on a changeup, it looked like. 1-1. The art of pitching. Keep the batter off balance. Ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's what they call it, crochet or cricket? Cricket? Where they bounce it? Cricket? Three balls, 1 strike. And ball 4. So we are unable to keep the leadoff guy off for the 3 out of 4 innings now. Actually, it's 4 out of 4. Something to talk about after the game, something to mentally work on. So, runner at first base. Next up is number 14. That's a line drive down the left field line. It's at least a double, all the way up against the fence. Runner at first is going to come to third, and they're going to hold him up. So nice job on the relay, getting the ball in, holding the runner to third base, and a big double down the left field line for Georgia Select. That's going to put runners at second, third with nobody out. Burner up 2 runs, 6-4. And up to the plate is number 1. So runners at second and third. called time. A lot of signs by the third base coach. This has got a bunt or squeeze written all over it. We'll see what happens. First pitch is down for a ball. Ground ball to second base is going to get a run in. We're going to trade a run for an out. So an RBI, fielder's choice, plates the 5th run of the game for Georgia Select. That also moves the runner from second to third with less than 2 outs. And the score is now 6-5 Burn. 1-run game as the infield is in for the Burn, trying to cut this run down. So all of them are tight up on the grass. So corners are in. They just pushed the middle infield deep again. So we're going to get another ground ball up the middle. Curveball stays up high for a ball. Looked pretty good from here. Fastball in, 2-0. Not the worst thing in the world to give up a walk right here. At least you get your double play back in order. Oh, there's a strike right down the middle. The downside to that is top of the order is on deck. Number 42, who's been a little hard to get out today. Ball down. Three balls, 1 strike. Yeah. Yeah, something. Yeah. Foul ball, straight back. That'll run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball down and in. So good at bat. A couple close pitches there. Gets a walk down to first base. That's going to put runners at first and third with 1 out and take Georgia Select to the top of the order. Number 42. He's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles up the middle. See if we can't get him out today. If he steals second, I might walk him.
I would.
And make the other guy beat me.
I absolutely would.
Yeah. First pitch is up high for a ball. Yeah. There's a lot of signs. Something. Curveball for ball 2. 2-0. The strategy of game within the game. Ball high, 3-0. Once again, I don't think a walk is the worst thing in the world here, as this guy's 2 for 2 on the day and is clearly one of their better bats. Takes a strike right down the middle for strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Definitely an here. Maybe you start the runner. Yep, there he goes. Takes it for ball 4. So that's going to bases and bring number 9. So we're going to have a pitch and change here as Coach Segbauer goes and gives the job by Reese today, giving us 4 innings on the even with the lead. That's all you can ask. Give your team a chance to win the game. And we will pause for station identification down in Fort Myers. This is the BURN Burn Network. All right, back to live action. I misspoke, and we are not going to have a pitch and change. Reese is going to stay in the game. Bases loaded, 1 out. Number 9 at the plate. First pitch swinging is strike 1. Ball high. That'll even the count at 1-1. Nothing. 1-1 count. Yep. Bunt attempt goes foul. So that'll be strike 2. Pretty much it takes the bunt away, but I've seen it done. Bunting with 2 outs. One ball, 2 strikes. Curveball, nice block by the catcher to save a run.
Way to work, Ethan.
So 2-2. Big spot in the game right here if defense holds. Burn with a slim 6-5 lead right now. Fastball is hit up the middle for a base hit. 1 run is in, and they will hold the second guy. So a little station-to-station ball there. Ties the game, 6-6. That was a clean base hit up the middle. Next up for Georgia Select is number 4. Still just 1 out in the inning.
Yes, he did.
Curveball, kind of a half swing. Strike 1.
Got him on the swing, right? Yes.
Another curveball, stays outside. That'll be 1-1. Number 4 at the plate for Georgia Select. Popped up foul, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reese looking for a big strikeout here as bases are loaded. Still just 1 out. Fastball on the corner for strike 3. So great pitch right there as he dots the I on the outside corner. I think this time we're definitely going to have the pitch and change as number 15 comes to the mound with Coach Stegbauer. And he's going to make the change. So great job by Reese battling through. Tough lineup. He leaves the game tied 6-6. Hands the ball to Mr. Kerrigan. Says, pick me up, big fella. Let's go. So we will pause for his 8 warm-up pitches and be back shortly.
Guys, I got 15 to the mound.
How much time do you have left? 35 minutes. Okay, stay on top. Let's go.
All right, warm-ups are complete. Mr. Kerrigan to the mound. Tie game, 6-6. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Got a lefty-on-lefty matchup here. Left-handed pitcher, left-handed batter. And here we go. First pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. Ball in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes.
Go fill it up.
Big swing and a miss for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Power on power here. Mano y mano. Fastball down and away. 3-1. Yes, he did on a swing. So kind of a half swing check. Umpire said, no, son, you went a little too far. So strike 2. That's going to put the runners in motion as there are bases loaded, 2 outs, and a full count. Little off the end of the bat, over to second baseman, and Danilo makes a nice jump catch in shallow right field. He used pretty much all of his 5'5" frame and makes a huge out for the Burn. Who says this isn't a game of inches? So the Burn leave the bases loaded. But Georgia Select ties it. And we move to the next inning, still tied, 6-6. Bottom four, tie game 6-6 as Burn wiggle off the hook in the jam last inning. And as baseball often does, the guy that makes the play comes to the plate. And number 15, Kerrigan, flies out to left field. Left fielder made a nice little running sliding catch for the first out of the inning. So 1 up, 1 down. Next up is catcher number 2, Ethan Futch. Takes the first pitch for a strike. I don't know why. Right down the middle. That one's off the plate for a ball, 1-1. There's a ground ball off the end of the bat. A little slow roller to short, but even slower is the runner, and he's out at first base. Should have swung at the first pitch. 2 up, 2 down, nobody on. Next up is number 3, Dylan Knight. He is my kid, so I can make those assumptions. First pitch to Dylan is a ball. There's a strike, 1-1. Up and in, 2 balls, 1 strike. Nice little curveball drops in, strike 2. Kind of locked his legs up a little bit. I haven't seen that from this pitcher yet. Another one hit foul. So we've seen it 2 times in a row now. He was able to get a piece of that one. A hard hit ball to left field and over the left fielder's head. It's going to rattle around up there by the fence, and it's going to be a 2-out double for Dylan Knight. So double for Dylan puts us runner in scoring position. That's going to be the leading run as we are tied 6-6. And next up is number 11, Ethan Barclay. Hit by pitch on the first pitch as it got him in the front knee. He's going to walk that off down to first base, and yes, that is an ouchie. Those funny bones in the elbow and the knee and the shin, they don't feel good. Looks like he's going to be okay. He's just going to let the stinging go away. He's on his feet, walking it off a little bit. Hey, Willie, we need a big one, Willie. We need a big one, a clutch. Barclay's stretching it out down there at first base, walking it off. He's almost ready as he quick little jog to the outfield. You just got to let the bees settle down in there, get some feeling back in your leg. He's good to go. So 2 down here. Runners at first and second, and number 5, Wilson Anderson, the third. First pitch is up and in for a ball. That one's behind the batter, so all the way to the backstop. We're going to move up 90 feet, 180 if you count both runners. 2 RBIs in scoring position if we can get a base hit here. Games are clutch 2-out hits. Down and in for a ball. There's a called strike. Another called strike. 2 good pitches as they were nibbling on the outside corner there. Pass ball. Runner comes in from third base as it's ball 4. That's going to play to run for the Burn, give us a lead, 7-6. And looks like we're going to have a pitching change as the Georgia Select coach makes the long stroll to the pitching mound. So a little life here in the bottom of the 4th as the Burn with 2 out, nobody on, are able to get a hit by pitch, a pass ball for 2 guys moving up, and then another pass ball to plates the go-ahead run. We do have a pitching change, so we will pause and be back shortly. Back to live action. Georgia Select on their 4th pitcher of the game.
Let's go, Mateo. Keep hitting, kid.
Burn with a 7-6 lead. Runners at first and third. 2 outs, and the batter, number 21, Mateo. Pick off the third. Runner back safely. That is a very underused pickoff by most teams. Very effective, though. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Pitcher wants a new ball. And we're digging back in live. So, first and third play here where the runner gets in a rundown and leaves early, trying to score a run from third base. And Georgia Select executes on the play a little better than the burn, and they get the tag between first and second before we can score the run at third. So that'll end the inning. The burn do scrape one across on a wild pitch and take a 7-6 lead. We go to the top of the 5th. Top of the 5th. Kerrigan back to the mound for his 2nd inning of work. Leading off for Georgia Select, number 50. First pitch is swing and a miss, strike 1. Strike 2. Nice frame job on the catcher there. No balls, 2 strikes. And good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Strike 3. So 1 down. Next up is number 51. Curveball gets the call, strike 1. Lefty on lefty here, as Kerrigan is a southpaw, left-handed, and the batter is also left-handed. We don't call batters southpaws though, only pitchers. It's actually a boxing reference, but it also applies to baseball. We kind of stole it a little bit. Another curveball.
Come on, guys. Challenge, challenge.
2-1. Fastball a little low. 3 balls, 1 strike. There's a strike. 3-2.
A lot of looking up there, Blue. A lot of looking. Let's not let him do it.
Hard line drive to third base. Nice backhand play. Deep in the hole. Over to first. And he's going to beat it out. So Willie over at third base, playing deep on the backhand, makes the long throw across the diamond. Mateo smartly comes off the bag to save the throw. And that's going to be an infield single. So 1 out, 1 on. Next up for Georgia Select is number 25. There's a first pitch strike on the outside corner. Curveball, buckles the knees a little bit, swing and a miss. 0-2. I'd have to give him another one after that. He buckled his knees pretty good on that one. You could go fastball up, see if he'll chase. Pitcher steps off. Reset. No balls, 2 strikes. Curveball in the dirt, 1 ball, 2 strikes. A lot of options here. Stolen base. Pitch was up for a ball, 2-2. So runner in scoring position for Georgia Select.
Come get him, Matthew. Let's go.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Another curveball down and away. 3-2. How many times did he throw first? Once? None. He just stepped off. He never actually threw. Up and in, and that'll be ball 4. So runners at first and second now with 1 out. A little bit of a jam here. Stepping to the plate is number 14. Last time up, he hit a double down the left field line on the first pitch. Curveball drops in for a strike. Fastball's popped up to the first baseman. That's not the catcher's play. That is the first baseman's play. You all right? Let's go.
Get him right here.
So that drops foul for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Another foul ball.
Hey, downhill. Let's go downhill.
Good little battle here. Byrne holding on to a 1-run lead. Fly ball lifted to center field. It's shallow. It's going to drop. Briggs has a play at third base on a force, and he got him. So one of those in-between fly balls where, as a runner, you can't break right away. You got to hold up and see if it's going to get caught or drop in. To the Burns advantage, it dropped, and the runner got a late break to third base. Briggs picks it up, throws to third, and we get him on the force. So 2 outs here. Runners at second and third. Gonna have a conference on the mound, as this is kind of a big part of the game. Running out of time, can't have a whole lot of time left. Burn is the home team, so as long as we can get out of this inning, we should be okay. Umpire's making the stroll out to the mound. All right, Coach, giving you some time here. Let's go. What are we doing? And then breaks it up.
Let's go, JR.
All right, everybody's making the stroll back to their positions. 2 outs. We'll reset the table for you. Burn is up 7-6. Runners at first and second for Georgia Select. 2 down, and number 1 steps in the batter's box. He bunted earlier in the game, didn't he?
You never know.
Wow, first pitch, I guess misses. The umpire didn't call it, so ball 1. There's a swing and a miss. 1-1 count on Mr. Number 1. There's a called strike for strike 2. Good pitcher's pitch right there, low at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outfield has shallowed up a bit as they're anticipating a play at the plate. Curveball, strike 3. So a little delay on the call by the umpire. If I was the opposing coach, I'd be a little upset. But it goes the Burns way. Gets us out of the inning. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Still leading 7-6.
How much time left? 8 minutes. 8 minutes.
Bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Burn, number 21, Mateo. Takes strike 1. Next one's a little high, 1-1. Curveball in the dirt, nice take. 2 balls, 1 strike. Up and away for a ball, 3-1. Be good leadoff here. Work this count. And ball 4. So good at bat, good patience there for Mateo. Puts the leadoff runner on for the Burn as we are looking to add to our 1-0 lead. Our 1-run lead, 7-6. Next up is Danilo, number 24. Minutes. 4 minutes. Ball high. Another one left up high. Three 0. There's a called strike. 3-1. I'd take him another one. Next one I would. 3-2. Foul ball. So good job of spoiling that pitch. And keep the count full, 3-2. Throw to first, runner back safe. Man. Ball 4 on a pretty close pitch. So must have been outside. So the Burn lead off the 5th with back-to-back walks. We're going to have a pinch runner, not a courtesy runner. There is a difference. So a courtesy runner is basically a free base runner for either the pitcher or the catcher. That is a speed-up rule for the game to keep the game moving along. A pinch runner is a runner for any position player other than the pitcher or catcher, and you can only use him one time. A courtesy runner can run from the same pitcher or catcher the whole game. Looks like time has run out, and in the middle of the inning, the umpire has called a halt to the game And the Burn get a well-deserved 1-run, 7-6 victory here at JetBlue Outdoor Stadiums. We will have a game off, so a couple hours, and we will see you again at about 2:45 today for our second game of the day against TBT. This is DJ Futchy Futch signing off.